Ian.
How are you?
You know, I'm hanging in there.
You know what? You're about to get better because you know why? Do you know why?
Well, I'm recording a show with you, so
Yeah.
things go better. Okay, all right. Your body rejects compliments like a bad kidney.
No, I just think that there is better news in the world than this, which is hard to believe.
Okay,
but I think there's better news in the world than this, and it is. And you, my friend, are going to be so excited. Formula One is back this weekend.
Oh,
I should have had that ready. Oh
shit! I need to set up.
I've let everybody down. I didn't have my rap air horn ready. Everyone, back to one. Back to one. Dave, guess what? Your day is about to get better. Ask me why. Why do you think?
Because your Google phone notification just dinged.
Because Formula One is back. You're right. I think that was better the second time. I think that one's better.
I'm leaving it all in.
Good choice. Good editing choice.
I'm Dave.
I'm Ian. And this is the Apex Adjacent Podcast.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to take that away from you. I'm going to have to break quarantine to come over and slap the phone out of your hand. Well, you know what? We should probably read off our code for Fantasy GP if people want to play Fantasy F1 with us.
Yeah, we will.
Let's tweet
put that. We'll tweet it. We didn't get it ready to go. I will get that ready tonight.
Okay, tweet it so Jesse has it. Her and Chevy need to join.
Everyone will be twatted out to everybody or DM to people that I know.
Okay. Other than the verb choice, let's go. Let's move on. So F1 is back.
F1 is back this weekend.
Okay.
And it's going to be the Austrian Grand Prix. There's not a lot.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I
was going to say there's not a lot to talk about because we don't really know anything about the season yet.
Sure.
So instead, we're going to play a round of FMK Cars.
FMK Cars is a game that Ian and Dave play on the Apex Adjacent Podcast. It's based on the classic game of Fuck, Marry, Kill. But instead of playing it with people, they play it with cars, blah, blah, blah. Hit me with your best shot, Pat Benatar.
Dave is sick of doing the intro.
I do have a lot of F1 questions for you because you probably know way more about it, but we'll get to them after the FMK Cars.
Okay. All right. So we are going to do cars from Austria.
Oh, okay. All right.
We don't have really nothing to do with Formula One.
Okay.
Just cars from Austria.
Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Silence your phone.
I'm silencing it right now.
Right? Meow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one is a 1939. So if you go into the Dave Don't Look folder, there's another folder in there called Ian FMK Cars, and I have these ready to go for you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
1939 Steyr 220 Glasser Roadster.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Let's pull that up. Let's take a look at that mammer jammer. All right, boom, drag it over. Okay, let's do it. Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, beautiful, right? They only made a couple. They only made a few of these Roadster ones, but they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And it had a straight six, rear-wheel drive, and it just looks super rad.
Yeah, super slick. Yeah, like a 1939 car, but everything is aerodynamic and sleek. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah,
very Art Deco-y.
Oh yeah, I'm loving the chrome like on the front quarter panels. Yes, yeah.
Super cool.
Okay, all right.
So the next one, is going to be a 1936 Steyr 50.
Steyr 50. Okay. All right. Oh, it looks like an adorable little VW Bug.
Right? Little suicide doors.
Oh my God. It looks like you crashed a 2CV into a VW Bug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's super cool.
That grill is amazing. It goes like all the way up the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little like Sprite in there too.
Yeah. Bug Eye Sprite. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah.
but it still retains those like strakes on the side and the suicide doors, which is just super cool.
And the color, it's a beautiful mint green, light green that's so pretty.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's super, super cool.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So the last one is another little guy.
Okay. All right.
A city car called the Push 50 or 500. The Push 500.
500. Okay.
However,
okay.
to make it compete with these other two, which are kind of cool looking.
Sure.
I'm giving you the race car version.
Oh, snap. Oh, look at it. It looks like a little adorable Barth. Okay,
Yeah.
let's look at the race car.
The
Oh my God. Oh, come on. No, that is not real.
Yeah, that's real.
It's so cute.
It has a 2-cylinder. It's a flat 2.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. All right. That is freaking adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, so these are all from Austria.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I need to, because the race car. The race car. So this is the, one of the more sportier versions. It's not the sportiest.
Okay.
And 660 cc's of fury.
Okay. All right.
How many horsepower do you
Oh,
think it was rated for?
like 24. Like,
You're very close.
really?
27 horsepower.
No way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next version of this one, which I don't have a picture of, the 1965 and up version of this race car.
Okay.
They managed to get 41 horsepower out of it.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
Which is actually like a pretty big bump. It's the same amount of displacement.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a 50% horsepower gain.
Right? Yeah. A spec series with these things would be delightful.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So unfortunately, I have to kill the race car version.
Really?
I do. I have to kill it because that Steyr 50 is so freaking cute, man. That that makes me happy. That's the car I need, right?
It's like an elegant 2CV.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like it's a 2CV that's been in a rock tumbler for a while, right? Yeah. And then for a day, my boo and I have to whip around in that elegant Steyr 220 with scarves and long cigarette holders and just baguettes that go on Lady and the Tramp in the car on a baguette. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 I agree.
That's what has to happen there. Yeah. What would you do?
I think at this point in quarantine,
Yes.
I and my wife both very much need a break
Okay.
from the monsters that live with us. And so I think what I would do is I would marry the 220 Roadster.
Okay. All right.
Because I want that, what you just described. I need that to be my life for a while.
Right. Right.
And then I'm going to crush the 50 and I'm going to drive the race car completely flat out for a day, just everywhere.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That throttle is binary. It is either 0 or 1. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling it's basically just 1.
Just 1 all the time.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The throttle is singular.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that.
It's amazing. That looks like so much fun.
Right?
I love the little table with the little headlights.
No, it's so precious. That is a precious car.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's the little body roll.
Yep.
So you roll that body over.
And also look at the meaty meats on the back of that thing, right? Like it's good for you putting big wheels on the back there.
I am into that.
They're probably only 4 inches wide, but it's 20% of the entire width of the car.
Well, yeah, because look at the driver's head.
Right.
Like, look at the driver's head in comparison to the wheel.
Right. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love it. I love it, Ian. Okay. All right.
F1 is back.
Okay. So I have a lot of questions to ask you about F1. So is there going to be an audience? Are they going
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Who are you liking this season?
I mean, it's hard to say that Mercedes isn't going to be dominant again.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like, I want to see McLaren do well. I want to see Renault do well as well.
Okay. Okay. Have people had?
I remain a Max Verstappen skeptic.
Okay. Okay. Unless it's raining out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have people had enough time to steal the technology of pushing and pulling the wheel to change the toe on the car?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really interested to see if that makes it in to this race weekend.
Okay.
If they're actually going to use it, or if anyone else is going to show up with it.
Right. Right.
This is like totally, this situation is unprecedented. So
right.
Like, they each got like a little bit of a glimpse into the other team's progress over the off season.
Okay.
And now I don't really know like how much development they've been able to do, because they've had to, I would assume, like not be at the factory, right? Like,
right. So
it's going to be interesting to see who used this period to their advantage the most.
Right. There you go.
Because that's what it's always about in racing, right? Like,
right.
Taking advantage of every tiny situation.
In the English muffin of racing, like getting into every single nook and cranny of that, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Being the melted butter.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
What'd you have for dinner tonight, buddy?
I had a nice big Caesar salad with some roasted turkey in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. How about you?
I made some tacos al pastor.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice.
Delicious.
There you go. I was watching a YouTube video about how to make your own corn tortillas the other day. I know you've done that before. Yeah.
Yeah. Homemade tortillas are labor intensive, but
yeah,
very good.
Nice.
We did not have those tonight.
That's okay. Nice. Ian, so what else is going on? Do you want to hit people with a table of contents?
Sure. So
yeah,
we're going to talk about that situation in car media come right next. Then Dave has devised some sort of game for me.
Yes. With
vanity plates. We have an FMK cars from our buddy Donnie, and then Dave has seen some things and has written an FMK car. So we're going to finish up with that.
There you go. Nice, man.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's get into that situation in car media.
Well, real quick, I just want to get a temperature check from you, because I think that's kind of important, because with everything that's going on, when we get these kinds of news things, it's like, God, like another thing on top of what we're already dealing with, right? So so how are you doing? Where was your head at kind of going into the stuff that we're going to talk about and like recording tonight? Hey, how are you doing?
I feel like the bar is just very low right now.
Okay.
In general, of like my expectations for the world.
Okay.
And so this news that we're going to talk about, I'm sad to say that I wasn't as outraged as I should have been, or like I couldn't muster up
the
energy to be upset about it.
I get that. Yeah, I get that because of rage fatigue. Like, yeah, And just general news saturation fatigue. I get it because I'm the same way. Like, especially because like you and I didn't really deep dive into this, but like, especially the stuff with like the Taliban bounties and like all that stuff. That's so insane and just awful, man. Just awful.
Yeah. I think that probably got me to tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that put me over the edge to tired. So this seems very small in comparison, but it still seems like we should talk about it because it's our house.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Are you kind of in a similar headspace then, you think?
Yeah, I am. I've been delving into the news since about Sunday. My boo and I take a break over the weekend and we kind of make a little bubble where we're not looking at the news, not looking at Twitter, just to kind of, because it really does impact your mood, and like taking a break from some of that stuff is really important for folks to do, right? You know, we're in a marathon. We're in an ultra marathon through the middle of like the Sahara and then Antarctica, so like conserving energy and like taking care of yourself is really important, so so over the weekend, we make a little bubble, and pretend we're in that, Star 220 eating baguettes, but coming out of that, it's pretty rough coming out of that. Like it's a shock because it's like, all right, what the fuck did I miss? And like going through all that stuff, so
Monday, so much happens on the weekends now.
Yes. So like Sunday night and Monday night can be a little bit mentally rough for me, and we're recording this on a Wednesday. So I think I've had a little bit of time to kind of get caught back up and like, just kind of recover a little bit and just, get used to the pace that stuff's coming at us,
Right. Yeah. Reacclimate to the hellscape.
There you go. Reacclimate to the hellscape. That's really well put. Yeah. So, yeah. I did have one of those moments like on a conference call at work this week where like, you get those moments where like everything just hits you all at once. It's like, fuck, like just like the complete picture of reality just kind of like snaps in real quick. And it's like, fuck, like you almost have a little bit of an outside view of it for a second. And then, then it's like, okay, all right. So yeah, I don't know. It's fun to have breakdowns on conference calls with your, coworkers.
That's where you want to have them, right?
Right? Yeah.
I will say that today somebody did an inappropriate reply all.
Yes.
And then like 15 minutes later replied all again to apologize for replying all.
Yes.
And it gave me life. Like I was really struggling today. And I was just like, needed that. Like it fed me.
Yep. And when we get to the vanity plate game, I think that was something that I've been looking forward to, and that's given me some positive feelings. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay.
Let's get into it.
Back to the hellscape.
Yep.
So lots of people who listen to us, whatever.
People are aware.
People are aware. If you're into cars, you're probably aware of the website / social media presence of Petrolicious,
right?
Which is like, it's a kind of a cool site that's devoted to looking at very like kind of like well curated, very beautifully produced videos about older cars normally, right?
They call themselves an automotive lifestyle brand.
Right. And like, it's a little bit heavy on that stuff.
Right.
And to be honest, I haven't watched a Petrolicious video in quite some time because it did start to get more into the lifestyle-y part of it instead of just like hanging out with a really pretty video of a car.
Yeah.
But they did, really, really good stuff. But over the weekend, the founder of Petrolicious posted a bunch of stuff on Facebook, which he's since deleted.
Okay.
Basically, calling out the Black Lives Matter movement in really sort of bad faith ways. Like, either calling them domestic terrorism, and one of the things he said was "Do unborn Black Lives Matter," which is just
come on, man,
most bad faith argument of all of them, right?
Yeah.
And I missed all of that because I'm usually not on Facebook. I don't follow him on Facebook.
Right.
I saw it because I saw his apology.
Okay.
And that's what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Because I think we've talked before about sort of the problem areas in car culture.
Yes.
And one thing I don't think we've talked about a lot is after you've called it out, because well done to car people. They basically shut him down and was like, this is garbage. You should rethink this. And he deleted it. But now we're in stage 2, right? We're in you've called the person out and now they're apologizing.
Right.
And his apology is filled with, like the passive voice, very like wishy-washy on accountability of like what he said and what he did. He didn't really address directly what he said at all. Okay. And the tell here is where he says, quote, "I absolutely realized that my poorly worded post was also divisive and did not acknowledge the good people of the movement and their positive contributions." So I just want to get into why that's a dodge and why people shouldn't accept this. So first of all, it wasn't poorly worded because he said what he meant.
Right.
Like they were very short declarative sentences that he posted instead of this.
Right.
Like,
right.
This is poorly worded. those were not.
Right. Those were stream of consciousness. Those showed us what was on the inside.
Right.
Right.
And also he's saying that they were divisive, which is a very weaselly word to use here.
It is.
Because he didn't say that they were wrong.
Right. He's implying that some people are on his side and some people are not.
Right. So he's talking about the controversy instead of like whether he was right or wrong.
Right.
And there's
right.
And then he also says, did not acknowledge the good people of the movement and their positive contributions, which is great. But again, he leaves himself room to maintain his original position because he can say, well, I wasn't talking about everybody.
Right. Yeah. One of the good ones.
Exactly. Instead of just taking it back.
Right.
He's leaving himself a wiggle room.
Right.
And it's just crappy. So that's it. That was all I wanted to say about it.
It is crappy. You're exactly right. And I really appreciate the car culture, like policing itself more, right? For this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
It sucks that like the world has had to get to the point that it has where these kinds of like corrective actions are taking place. Right. But here we are. Right. I would rather see people take this guy to task than not,
Yeah. And I should also point out too that Jason Torchinsky had a really good article about it on Jalopnik.
Okay.
Jason Torchinsky is really good at like cutting through the bullshit.
Yeah.
And writing concisely about this sort of stuff. He talks about this apology and all of that too. So definitely read his article because he's smarter than me about this sort of stuff. So yeah.
Well, also, I mean, it's his job, right? So,
he's a very good writer.
Yeah, he's an amazing writer. But I think that this is another example of like my wife and I were actually talking about this earlier today, where like I think that we're in a place now where we're just anticipating like, what is the next thing that I like? What is that next thing that I happen to be a fan of or I like that is going to do something shitty or betray me or like be shitty during these times, if like she just found out today that the guy that writes Dilbert is a fucking far right douche. right?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, like what the hell, right? You know? And so like, so what else is in my inventory of fandom that is just going to fall because like the creator is shitty next, right? And so it's like I feel like we're in kind of like a waiting game through some of this where it's like, am I going to find out that like the Venture Brothers guys like Doc Hammer and Jackson Public like murdered a puppy? Like what is what's next, you know?
Well, Jenny and I were talking about this yesterday because Carl Reiner died.
Yes. Yes.
And I was growing up, like my grandfather was really into Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner.
Sure.
And all that stuff that like had their albums, and I listened to those growing up. And we were talking about how it was almost like it was sad that he died, but also it kind of made me happy because he was 98 years old.
Right.
He was famous for like basically like 60 some years.
Uh-huh.
He was basically famous for like 60 years. And I've never read or heard a bad thing about it. I've only ever heard amazing stories about how kind and and loving he was.
Right.
In addition to being crazy talented.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So there are a few people who like make it through unscathed, but
right.
It's not a lot.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like this is why people like, I mean, not why, this is not why, but like, I can see the benefits of, being a fan of a deity rather than other humans.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
cars, they only leave us stranded on the side of the road. That's the worst they can do.
It's not the worst they can do. They can do so much more, Ian. They can do so much more. A car can ruin your life, Ian. Yeah. But then again, who was really ruining it in the first place?
Exactly.
See, there we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about something happy now, Dave.
Okay. All right. Well, fuck the Petrolicious guy, Afshin Benia.
Yeah.
Right. But good on the car community for calling that shit out. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, petrol poopish. I said it.
You wrote it on the table of contents. You just had to get it in there, didn't you?
I had to say it.
You know what? Go ahead and blast your air horn.
Oh, fuck yeah. You know I'm going to. Petrol poopish.
You know what? We're going to give him that one. We're going to give him that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, Ian.
Yes.
A while ago, I had an idea for a game about vanity plates that I want to play with you. Okay.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've collected 3 cars that have vanity plates, and I've blocked out the vanity plate. And I will give you the 3 vanity plates. I want you to match the vanity plate to the car.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So
this is gonna be fun.
What I should have done is I should have made an image that has all 3 of these, but I'll just have to cycle through them. So you're gonna have to watch the screen share. Okay. So first up, Ian, let me pull up the picture here. Okay. All right. So that was in the Dave Don't Look folder. Okay. Let's go into so here we go. So first up, Ian, it is a Range Rover Sport, maroon. Okay. All right. Vanity plate is blocked out. Okay. All right. Okay, then, let me open a new tab so I can cycle through these Mammer Jammers. Here's the next car, okay? And it is a very large pick-em-up truck. Come on, computer. Okay, it is a very large pick-em-up truck with a wrap that we are going to talk about. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
What is the wrap?
You'll see. I got a close-up of it. Yeah.
That is what we call a brodozer.
Yep, a brodozer. And then
very brodozer.
Right. Then lastly, here is a Mercedes-Benz debadged maybe E Cabriolet. Is that what this is?
Yeah, like an E400 maybe or something like that.
Yep. Okay.
I think it's an AMG.
Right. Okay. So
E3. Okay.
So those are the three cars, Ian.
It's got a wine
It does have
themed surround.
Yes.
License plate surround.
And what does it say, Ian, for the podcast listeners?
It says life is a Cabernet.
Yeah. So yeah. Right?
Sure.
Okay, Ian. Here are your three plates to choose from. Or would you like me to give you let me give you all three. Okay.
Okay.
First up, Ian.
Oh, I feel like I should write these down.
Yeah, you should. Okay.
Okay. Untitled notepad. Go.
That's right. The world runs on unsafe notepad documents. Okay.
Yes.
All right. First up, Ian, it's actually not a vanity plate. It is a breast cancer awareness charity plate. Okay. So it's got the pink ribbon in the middle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Second plate. All right. It is HPYBEAR. Happy Bear or Hippie
Happy Bear.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Lastly, Ian.
Or Hype. Why Bear?
Or Hewlett Packard. Why? Yeah. Why be ear? Yeah. Lastly, Ian, this is the one that I've been waiting for a plate like this for a long time.
Oh boy.
THX.
Oh no.
DADY. Thanks, Daddy. Thanks, Daddy.
Oh my God. Oh, this is tough. Okay, so I want to see the wrap on the pickup truck.
Sure.
I feel like that's important information.
Okay, sure.
What is the pattern?
It's like this really wicked looking like camouflage filigree kind of thing.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's like a little bit camo.
It's like paisley.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I got a better picture of it. I'll see if I can put it up in the folder. Yeah, sorry. Okay. I don't think I put that one up by default.
Huh.
Let me see if I can.
Real, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it is weird, but it's like when I got close to the wrap, I actually liked it. Yeah, here, I'm uploading one now. Let's see if it gets up there.
Man, this is tough.
Okay. All right.
This is tough.
Okay.
Because I like Thanks Daddy on the pickup truck doesn't feel right. So I feel like I kind of want to rule that out.
Okay.
But I almost feel like it's maybe a trick.
Okay. All right. Here's a close up of the wrap.
And the wrap pattern is kind of throwing me off a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty detailed. It's pretty cool looking. I actually like the wrap itself.
Yeah, it is kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
It looks like the wallpaper in like the bathroom of a very fancy bar.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. So you've got the black Mercedes with a wine license plate.
Yeah.
Frame.
Yeah.
You've got the Brodozer.
Yeah.
Right. And then you have the Range Rover, the maroon Range Rover Sport.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a big swing.
Okay.
I think Thanks Daddy belongs to the Range Rover.
Okay. All right.
I think Happy Bear belongs to the Brodozer.
Okay.
And I think the breast cancer awareness plate goes on the Mercedes.
Okay. All right. Are you locked in?
Final answer.
Final.
I'm legit like nervous. But there's no stakes whatsoever. I'm legitimately like butterflies in my stomach wanting to know the answer.
What would you do if I told you got one right and two wrong?
No! Which one did I get right? Wait, let me tell you. I got the Brodozer right.
Nope. Ian, you got the Range Rover right.
Yes.
Right?
Honestly, I just wanted to get Thanks Daddy right.
Okay.
Felt
right?
like that was the most fraught one.
Yes. Here's the real one. There you go. There's the picture.
Yes.
Thanks, Daddy, for the Range Rover. Okay.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yes. Okay. So
I hate it.
So then next, the Brodozer
The breast cancer awareness plate.
has a breast cancer awareness plate.
That is an interesting.
See, this is one of those
mix of signals,
right?
here.
Right? Yeah, this is almost like the blur sticker, right?
Oh man, this is very confusing.
It makes me feel things,
right? Because I mean, to be honest, like that sort of setup on a truck, especially in a city, I'm just like,
right.
Okay, I get it.
Right.
But I'm intrigued now. I need to know more.
Right.
Person.
Right.
Who has these mix of things.
Right. Like, and it would be another thing if it was like the Brodozer and the breast cancer awareness plate. But that vinyl wrap, like that's the thing that like really hooks me in, where I'm like, I might not hate this person.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Very push, very pull.
This very stout trailer hitch, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to. Obviously, I don't want to gender this person. I'm using this term in a gender neutral way, but we might be dealing with a horse girl.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
A horse guy or girl.
Right.
This is a pretty stout looking hitch. Maybe I don't really know anything about towing, so maybe not.
It does. It looks like it might be adjustable. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it probably needs to be height wise because of the lift.
Right. Because if the truck was stock height, it'd probably be just fine. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It might be a horse person.
Might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Curiouser.
Right.
So that means that Happy Bear.
Happy Bear is the Mercedes-Benz, and the Life is a Cabernet license plate. You're welcome.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I got Happy Bear today, and I needed a third to round out this game for the show tonight.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Well done. That was tough.
I will say, so thanks, Daddy. Okay. So this, I was in a lane going straight. Thanks, Daddy was in a turn lane going left. You can see that their brake lights are not on, which meant they were pulling away. And I got this picture at the last possible nanosecond. Because if I lost that plate, if I lost Thanks, Daddy, I mean, come on. How, seeing that versus just telling you about it?
Yeah.
Right?
That's perfect, Dave.
I'm not going to come at you with a blurry picture of Bigfoot, Ian. Okay. I'm going to have him behind me.
I'd like to introduce him.
Yes. Yes.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Like that is an A+ license plate car pairing.
Thank you. Yeah. Right. Right. But you nailed it. Your instincts were spot on with the Range Rover. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm disappointed in myself.
No, you shouldn't be. You got one. One. Yeah.
That's a fun game though.
Oh, so I will continue collecting vanity license plates, and maybe at some point we could take the game digital and and collect enough that we could tweet it. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, okay. So there you go.
A+, Dave.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you. No problem.
Let's now go to Twitter.
Okay.
Where our buddy Donnie went to the junkyard.
Florida man. Yes.
Yes. So go ahead and click on that that link there in the FMK, in the talking boots.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Yep.
Let's paste it over. Thanks, Daddy.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah. Whew.
And go ahead and when it comes up, scroll up.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So he tweeted us from the junkyard where there was a Maserati Ghibli.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm
Scroll
not
up.
signed in. I'm not signed into Twitter on this. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want me to share my screen?
Yeah. Do it.
Okay.
Here, let me stop sharing real quick because we freaked stuff out before like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop presenting. Okay, go for it, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
Screen 2, here we go.
Okay.
All right. So he says, here's your Monday afternoon brain teaser. Would you buy a Maserati with a rebuilt title from a junkyard?
Okay.
So this is a Maserati Ghibli.
All right. Hang on. I
Title.
gotta line you up here on the on OBS real quick. All right. Okay. Come on.
And just keep in mind that this is in Florida as well.
Right. Right.
So rebuilt title.
Uh-huh.
And so the first thing that I asked, of course, was can I guess the price? And I guessed $8,000.
Okay.
And he said $13,700.
Jeez, no.
Yeah, not that much less than you can get just a used Ghibli.
Right, exactly.
And I said, is that American dollars or the number of regrets?
13K of regrets. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Ian. Nice.
But he wasn't done. He wasn't done because he saw some other things and he said, Brain Cannon, FMK Cars rebuilt title from a junkyard edition.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So here we go. Oh, I'm sharing my.
You're sharing your screen. Yeah, look at that.
No. Whoops. Where is FMK Cars? There it is. Okay. So the first one is this here, Maserati Ghibli.
Okay, the Maserati giblets. Okay.
Yep.
With a rebuilt title.
Rebuilt title.
Oh man, what kind of basket case is that thing gonna be?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Or a Volvo C30.
Oh, okay. Our good buddy Peta has a wonderful C30. The R design.
55,000 miles.
What?
Rebuilt title.
55,000 miles? What happened?
I don't know.
They never changed the oil in the engine grenaded.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, they're asking $6K for it, so that seems...
That's high.
You know.
This is very high. These are all high. Everyone's on bath salts here.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Florida.
Okay.
Or, where is it? Where is it? What do I do with it?
Come on, Ian. You can do it.
Or a BMW 535 xDrive.
No.
Rebuilt title. Okay?
Oh.
Now wait. But wait, there's more.
Okay.
There's a catch. There's a catch with the giblets.
Okay.
Because with the giblets, you also get this Nissan Altima Coupe.
Okay.
Along with free parts from the junkyard to make it perfect. But you have to make your trips to and from the junkyard in the Maserati.
Oh.
Okay. So you get the Nissan Altima for free.
Right. Right.
With the giblets.
With the giblets.
Pot.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't think I'm going out on a limb here and saying that I actually like the looks of the Ultima Coupe. Right?
Really?
Yeah. Like the looks, right? Just the looks. Okay. Right? I mean, what do you think? Do you like the looks of it?
I don't. I've never been a fan of it. I don't like the weird trunk lines, and I think the Accord Coupe looks way better. True.
And I mean, it just is way better. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, beyond just the looks of an Ultima Coupe, there's really nothing else there to draw me in. Right.
Right.
But at some point I'm going to need reliable transportation.
Right.
Okay. I want to marry the C30.
Okay.
Because I feel like I could sucker PETA into fixing it for me.
So basically, it's not that you think it's going to be less financially ruinous than any of the other options.
Exactly.
It's you have more of an opportunity to spread your misery around.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, that's a really good way to put it. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The misery butter over the English muffin. Did I mention I'm hungry? Misery butter. Yeah. I just thought of that relationships.txt like
oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the butter.
Yeah. We'll just have my own private butter. Okay. So I think I will marry that C30. And I think for a day, I will go crazy with the giblets. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I like that car, but when you and I sat inside some Maseratis at the auto show, they did not feel good.
Mm-mm.
They felt cheap and bad.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
And not like in an adorable Alpha Giulia way where it's like, okay, we're going to look past all this because even the 4-cylinder turbo is electric to drive. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I don't care if I see 19 different fonts right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still haven't driven a Giblets.
Yeah. Me neither. Yeah. Yeah.
And then so you're crushing the BMW then?
I think so, because that thing, that right there, that BMW right there is the carbon monoxide of cars. That is the silent killer, right? Because it looks good, but it will drain you financially.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it's tough between the BMW and the Volvo.
Uh-huh.
Because they both seem like they would just very slowly drain your bank account.
Right.
Like
right.
They would both be the like malicious $5 a week charge that you didn't know about.
Right. Right. Yes.
It just drains you over time.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whereas the Maserati, you go in with clear eyes and you're just like, well, taking out a second mortgage on the house, you know?
You know what? It's the Donald Rumsfeld, right? Yeah. There's no knowns and known unknowns, right? Yeah. Right.
Well, or it's the Barack Obama on Reddit thing. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Right.
And the Volvo and the BMW are both hundreds of duck-sized horses.
Right.
And the Maserati, let's be honest, is a horse-sized duck.
I thought about the dream you had with the tiny donkey the other day.
Did I say that on the show? Or was it?
That was on the show. Oh, man. That was during one of our temperature checks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is happening? I mean, luckily it's only early March and we have like the whole year ahead of us.
Ian and I have news for you, buddy.
What?
I know. Okay. I like that. I think you have a better approach to this. I think it's the pool that is ice cold, the polar challenge. Right. You're jumping in anyway, right?
Yeah.
I
don't think it's any surprise that I'm going to marry the Giblets, right? Like I'm marrying the Maserati.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot. That's well documented.
But I think I have to change my answer and go with it, But
you're doing the same thing?
As much as I would love to inflict PETA with fixing 2 C30s.
Right. Yeah. I think I would also crush the BMW.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They're just not very exciting.
No.
They're just kind of boring. And the C30 is cool.
Yeah, it is. The C30 is rad. PETA's is sweet.
Yeah. Now, what if
instead
of the C30, we went with the Transit van? What then? What say you then?
I would.
Does your answer change at all?
No, I mean, I think with the Maserati, you got to try to burn bright, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and then
All right.
the transit van would need to be used in a 1 day run to just loot as many junkyards as you can for Maserati parts.
You're cannonballing across the country just collecting Maserati parts.
Yep. Yep.
I like that.
The thing is, they keep breaking when you pull them off other Maseratis. So yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, yep, yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well done. Thank you very much, Donnie, for your amazing dispatches from Florida.
Absolutely, man.
I
Yeah.
don't know what we would do without them.
Yes. Let's see here. Oh, now I have a very big Ian on my thing. Yeah, look at that. There we go. All right. So lastly, I have some my eyes. All right. Okay. So let's see here. This is what will go out on here. That was from the license plate game. Okay. So I had, it was just one thing. Okay. So this is a Audi that I saw in traffic, right? And it's just a standard A6, right? But Ian, I would like you to look at the license plate frame.
Okay. Just the frame.
Just the frame of the license plate. Okay, here you go.
Okay.
All right. So what license plate frame is that, Ian?
I don't know. You're not sharing your screen.
Oh my God, I'm not sharing my screen. Hang on. Let's do this. A window. Let me pick the right one. Here we go. Share. All right. I'm sharing my screen now.
Okay. Oh, okay. It is a Volkswagen license plate frame.
Right.
That has been broken.
Yeah, I think it's broken. I mean, that's par for the course, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's on an Audi, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was funny that you had the lower tier vehicle on the upper, like the lower tier vehicle license plate frame on the upper tier vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, like, what that would, like, how crazy that could get, like Lamborghini with a Seat, like, license plate frame, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so I think you see this sometimes though, because I think this is an EMIC.
It is
Volkswagen.
Yes.
It's from the dealer where they bought it, right?
Right.
And you see that sometimes, like with Lexus plates, and there's like it's from a Toyota dealership.
Right.
It's just funny that the way this broke,
yes,
it doesn't have the name of the dealership on there anymore.
Right.
Which is a little weird.
And also their tags are expired.
Very.
Yeah, by a lot. Yeah.
That was in wartime, so they're in trouble.
Right. So another thing happened when I was in traffic yesterday with my boo. Okay. So we were in a double turn to merge onto the highway. Right.
Okay.
And, it was the stoplight. I'm in the M45. Next to us, there's a Nissan Versa. Right. And, I, of course, just fly onto the highway, and the Nissan Versa's way in the back, right? And my boo was like, "Oh, were they like trying to pass you?" And I was like, "No, like I'm just putting the hammer down, like, and it's a Versa, like it's way back there, right?" But as I was sitting there in my M45 next to a Nissan Versa, I was thinking, like, this is from the same company,
right?
This is from the same company, right? Like, it
is kind of crazy,
right? So I made an FMK cars based off of cars from the same company.
Okay,
this is the classic. You drive it out, you get another car back. Okay. All right. So first up is going to be my beloved old man sedan. Let's pretend it doesn't overheat. Okay. And a Nissan Versa. Okay. So that's a 2006 M45 Sport, right? Sport. All right.
Whatever you say, sport.
What's that?
Whatever you say, sport.
Oh boy. I like that you shook your head after you said that, because you knew it wasn't good.
I am my own best editor.
I think here's one in a junkyard. I need to find this one and get the body kit off of it. Okay. And a Nissan Versa. We all know what those look like. I'm barely going to pull up a picture.
You barely. Sure.
This is like the OG like Versa as well, right? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not the new one. Okay. So like, yeah, what is that? Like a 2006, maybe like same year, right? Yeah. And they were bad. You've had a rental one, right?
I have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what I got after. Do you remember when I drove one that I got a rental car that was like horrendously damaged?
Yes. The one that had like the collision damage on the side.
Right. And I drove it like 50 miles before I was like, okay, this is not right. Something's amiss.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
God, what a terrible car. Okay.
So you get the 45 and the Versa. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, I'm giving you a wonderful Chevy SS. These are all automatic transmissions in this. Okay. Hey, I got to level the playing field with the M45. Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay. And the car you get back, Ian, what do you think it is? From the same company that brought you. It is the Chevy Aveo.
Oh, the Aveo.
But your mind's in the right place.
Aveo.
Right? Okay. All right.
I remember one of these as well.
You did? I've never driven one.
You're missing out.
Because I think it's a Daewoo ultimately, right? Yeah.
It was not good.
Yeah, that pinnacle of motorsports, Daewoo. Daewoo at one time had the world record for having the largest corporate debt in the world.
Really?
Yep.
That's quite something.
Right?
I mean, I can see where the money went.
Okay, lastly, Lexus GSF. Okay. Our good old beloved GSF.
Right.
Okay.
I
still think about that car often.
Me too.
Right.
And then that means you're going to give me a like Toyota Igo.
Yep. You are correct. So the Toyota Igo. I almost gave you the CHR because that's really bad as well. But I figured the Igo was worse.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I am going to marry the Lexus.
Really?
The Igo.
Okay.
Yeah. The GSF is just like intoxicating. Like I love that engine.
Right.
And it's just hilarious. And I would just do burnouts all the time.
Right.
And then on my way to the court date, I would drive Igo.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of a funky little car.
Yeah.
Now, what am I going to do with these other two? Because, oh man, the base versions are not funky at all. Like
right.
The ones are not funky. So which one am I going to drive for a day?
Right.
I think, unfortunately, I have to crush the Nissan products.
Okay.
And I'm basing this solely on the fact that I think the Chevy might do better burnouts.
Okay.
Than your.
Okay.
And the Aveo is so bad.
Uh-huh.
That I would just spend the entire time like trying to get it airborne. Sort of thing.
Where
getting shopping carts with it, that sort of thing.
Right. Where we need to legitimately be concerned about your safety.
Yes, absolutely. I will probably be dead after my day in the Aveo.
Like you get it in Aveo and you become a suicide risk.
Right. Like it'd be like, what? How did a Chevy Aveo spec series materialize in one day? Well, how did that happen?
Exactly. Okay. And Ian's driving them all?
Right.
Yeah.
This one's fun. What would you do for this one?
I think I have to marry the GSF. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's such a sticky car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we drove it, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
and we're still thinking about it.
Absolutely.
I mean, like I still think about an M5, but I don't know. The GSF seems more attainable in a used market to me.
Yeah, and I think it stuck with. I think the M5 stuck with us because of just the brute power of the thing.
Right.
And whereas the GSF, like the personality of it.
Yes.
It's really what hooks us. Like and I think that's stickier in your in your way, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the GSF is like the kind of like normal looking guy that you invite over and then you catch doing cocaine off of like your bathroom counter, right? Like it's like, wow, there's a lot about you I did not know. You know? Yeah. This escalated quickly. Yeah.
You're a librarian.
Exactly, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice, Ian. Nice.
That was a lovely way to wrap up a car-ish show.
It was, and this is my favorite part of the show where I watch you maniacally click our table of contents.
Sorry. Oh God.
So instead of maniacally clicking, tell people what to do if they want more of this, where they should find us. I know, buddy.
We are on the YouTubes, we're on the iTunes, we're on all the podcast places.
Yep.
And we're on the media's social. So you can find us there.
Yes. If you have a vanity plate that you want us to include in the game, or you have vanity plates that you want us to guess, tweet them at us and we'll play along. Absolutely.
Yep. Or you can email them to us at apexadjacent@gmail.com, or you can text us at 720-515-1391.
Boom, you nailed it, Ian. Go ahead and just blast that rap air horn one more time, buddy.
Oh, I thought you were giving me permission to click the mouse, but no.
I can't control your maniacal clicking, Ian. Not even you can.
No, of course not.
All right, buddy.
We love you, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.